Hello everyone. Today in this video we will learn DNA fingerprinting or DNA profiling. So what is DNA fingerprinting? It is a process or technique of analysis which reveals the unique pattern of individual's DNA. DNA fingerprinting method is used to identify an individual from a DNA sample by looking at their unique patterns in the DNA sequence, which is also known as DNA profiling, DNA testing, DNA typing, or genetic fingerprinting. The process of DNA fingerprinting was first proposed by Professor Alec Jeffreys in the year 1985. So, there are different biological materials which are used in the DNA fingerprinting procedure, like blood, hair, saliva, semen, body tissue cells, or DNA samples have been obtained from the vaginal cells, which are transferred to the outside of a condom during sexual intercourse. So, now we'll see the different stages involved in the DNA fingerprinting method. First, the cells are broken down to release the DNA, and DNA strands are cut into small fragments. These fragments are separated on the basis of their size, and different pattern of fragments are analyzed. So first method in this DNA fingerprinting is DNA extraction, which is also called isolation of DNA. Here a sample is collected from the tissue of living or dead organism, and it is treated with the chemicals and enzyme to extract the DNA, which is separated and purified. Here small amount of blood, hair or skin is needed to isolate the DNA. Cells are broken down to release the DNA. Here we can see the sample collection to release the DNA. The second step in the DNA fingerprinting is DNA cutting. It is nothing but digestion of DNA by using restriction endonuclease enzymes. The DNA is cut into small fragments using restriction enzyme, which yields thousands of fragments of all different sizes. Here DNA is cut into fragments by using restriction enzymes. Each restriction enzyme cuts the DNA at specific base sequence. The sections of DNA that are cut out are called restriction fragments. And next step is fragment separation. The samples which contain the fragments are pipetted into individual cells in a gel, which is called electrophoresis. This electrophoretic separation of DNA fragment carried out by using gel electrophoresis method. Here the fragments are separated on the basis of their size using a process called gel electrophoresis. DNA fragments are injected into wells and an electric current is applied along the gel. DNA is negatively charged, so it moves towards the positive end of the gel. The shorter DNA fragments move faster, whereas the longer DNA fragments lag behind the short DNA fragments. And finally, DNA is separated on the basis of their size. So here we can see the positive end and negative end, whereas the DNA move towards the positive end of this machine. And the next step is DNA transfer. This transfer of DNA is carried out in the nylon or nitrocellulose membrane. DNA is split into single strands using alkaline solution. These DNA fragments are then separated from the gel to the filter paper or nylon membrane. So this procedure is called Southern blotting. Here DNA fragments are transferred to the nylon sheet by placing the sheet on the gel and soaking them overnight by the process called Southern blot. This procedure is also known as Southern hybridization. And the next step is probing and analysis. Here different radioactive probes or a different colored probes are added in a solution, and this binds to the DNA. Each probe sticks to only one or two specific places on the sheet. This labeled probe DNA should be hybridized with a complementary sequence which is located on the nylon membrane. Now membrane is washed to remove non-specific binding places and to get the clear background. Here we can see different probes are used in a solution which binds the DNA, and then X-ray film is added over a filter paper, and this radioactive probe makes the dark spots on the film. The overall procedure is like the first step is extraction, where DNA is extracted from the sample, After that, it is cut into small pieces by using different restriction enzymes. Once we cut the DNA fragments into small once we cut the DNA into small fragments, those long and short DNA fragments are separated in the gel electrophoresis. And next step is what? Transfer to the membrane. And these short and long DNA fragments are transferred to the nylon membrane. And finally, after incubation with labeled probes, in the X-ray sheet we can see the different DNA films. At the end we can see the different dark spots on the film. Now we'll see the uses of DNA fingerprinting. DNA fingerprinting is widely used in biotechnology fields such as forensic science to detect the criminal cases and to get the paternity and maternity determination and to identify the personal information. This DNA fingerprinting is used. Thank you.